Welcome back to Market Day Report. Tommy Grisafi, Advanced Trading, sitting in for my friend Scott the Cow Guy. I think he's doing a little Christmas shopping. We'll see if he's been naughty or nice. Let's get to the markets. We'll first take a look at the corn market. Interesting day in corn it is. Look at that. Ring the bell. March corn up 4 1/4. I like that price action. May corn up 4. Looking at the July corn hanging in there also. Next, we go to the soybeans. Nice trade in soybeans, up 9. Good price action there. Seeing some continued demand as we have exports. Jan beans up 9, March beans up 8 1/4. Nice price action there. Let's take a look at the wheat, see if it disappoints or if we can go green in all these commodities. March Board of Trade wheat up 6 3/4. May up 6 1/2. Looking at hard red. Going for the trifecta here. March wheat up 9 3/4 here in Kansas City. May up 9 1/2. Don't forget, get that December off your quote board. We're rolling everything over to the March. That's where the liquidity is now. The front month. Let's go to my good friends up in North Dakota, spring wheat. Think of all the great farmers up there in the Northern Plains, Canada, North Dakota, Minnesota. March spring wheat up 9 cents. May up 9. Cotton. Can we keep this good times going? Not quite. Little bit. Cotton down 3 ticks. March cotton down 3. May cotton down 4. Well, let's head up to the great north. We'll see our friend Ryan from CHS. Ryan, how you doing?
Wonderful, sir. Good to see you. So we started out the day with some good news. The USDA reported a daily export sales announcement of 136,000 tons of beans for delivery to China. And then we also saw at 7:30 this morning export sales, the bean number 2.3 million. They were thinking 1.1 to 2.5. So down a little bit from last week, but it was up 17% from the 4-week average. Corn number, a decent number there, exceeded estimates, came in at 1.732 million. They were thinking 750 to 1.5. So that's up substantially from last week, up about 63% from last week and 4% above the 4-week average. Wheat, right in line with estimates, 378. 200. They were thinking 250 to 550, up about 3% from last week, but down 10% from the 4-week average. Meal, a decent number, 276,000. They're thinking 150 to 550. So that was in line with estimates. And then the oil number was a little bit less than we've seen in the previously here, 19,500. They're thinking 10 to 60. So that was down about 84% from the previous week. Stats Canada came out with some nice numbers here this morning, kind of confirming a large wheat crop up in Canada. Their November numbers, they've got production for all wheat at 34.9 million metric tons. That's above last year at 32.9. And spring wheat came in a little over 26 million metric tons. They were thinking it'd be right around 26. So no big surprises there. And the canola number was less than they saw last year at 17.8 million metric tons versus 19.1. So we're keeping our eye on the weather conditions, obviously in South America and Brazil, but Brazil so far looks pretty good. Planning's pretty much wrapped up on the beans and conditions look good so far, and they're expecting a record crop up there. We're going to look at commitment of traders after the close tomorrow, and then Monday export inspections, and then a lot of eyes are going to be on Tuesday's WASDE report. So estimates so far are not deviating too much from the last report. And then Thursday, CONAB will come out with some production numbers for Brazil. So that'll give us a little more clarity as well. But yeah, it's nice to see a little bit of a pop on the board. Dollars down 459 ticks, broke 106, so 105.8. And crude oil is basically unchanged right now.
Ryan, you make hosting this show look so easy because I didn't have to say anything because you said it all. We have about 30 seconds left. What do you tell the viewers and listeners? We're in December. You know how thin these holiday markets could be. Could we see a short covering rally? Or will the fundamentals, as you had said, we're not running out of grain?
Funds are long right now on the corn, short beans, and wheat. I think we're going to kind of stick in a range for a little bit. It's pretty slow. Producers are kind of sitting and waiting maybe for the calendar to turn, keeping an eye on the weather and then what's going to happen with the new administration coming in. There's a lot of uncertainty there, but I think we're going to be in a range through the holiday season. We'll call it the holiday mode.
Sounds good. Ryan, we're going to take a little commercial break, pay for all this stuff so Scott can continue shopping for Christmas. We'll be back with Market Day Report right after this break.